Good thing we spent 5 minutes on that shit. Who's better, Freedom or Bandits? Oh, Freedom for sure. If I had to choose between Freedom or Bandits, it would be the Freedom faction. I mean, obviously the Mercenaries are the best faction, but if I had to choose between Bandits and Freedom, it would be Freedom. 100%. Might as well read all these guides while I'm here, right? Get all these recipes I'm never going to use. Also, damn, this oxygen bottle is 5 kilograms? Sheesh. I mean, bandits are fun to play because they're basically enemies with a lot of factions. So there's pretty much constant action wherever you go in the zone. But if we're talking lore-wise, then yeah, I'm a freedomer all the way over bandits. What do I have an oxygen tank for? Well, in Stalker Zona, the air in the zone is toxic. Some areas more than others. Like, I think the army warehouses, the cordon, the garbage, and stuff like that, the air is low toxicity, but in, like, the radar, Pripyat, the CNPP, the air is highly toxic. And if you're not wearing a gas mask filter or an oxygen tank, you'll lose health over time. Because the air is suffocating you, because it's toxic. Like, on my belt here, I have an oxygen tank. Yeah, and it says right there, properties, ability to breathe in northern locations, not suitable for underground locations. And then I believe there are scientific, I think there's regular, modern, and then scientific oxygen. And scientific oxygen is like the best, like you'll never take damage anywhere. These bottles are good for the northern areas, but I can't use it in like the Jupiter Underground, because the Jupiter Underground is like super toxic. Super toxic, like my ex-girlfriend. Am I right, boys? Freedom are like zone punks? Kind of. They're kind of like zone punks. Is it the scientific one for science suits only? I don't know about that. I've never had a scientific oxygen bottle, so I have no idea if they're science suit only. I'm also starting to think I'm carrying way too much stuff. I mean, the oxygen bottles are very heavy. Oh, it's also this gunsmith tools I picked up. That's what's got me overweight. It's an extra 2 kilograms. Thought he could fix your ex? Big mistake, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are some things you can fix in women, and there's some things where if certain things are broken by the time you come around, you're not fixing them. The damage is done. They're beyond saving. Type of situation. It's just a matter of going over your green flags and your red flags before committing to any relationship, right? Hi, you're listening to Zone Operator, and this is the Relationship Hour. Our phone lines are open, and feel free to call in with any of your relationship questions. We'll be here all night, and the numbers are on your screen now. Standard phone rates will apply. Oxygen tanks can be worn with any closed cycle helmet like the screen helmet. Okay, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Also, why am I so irradiated? Like, was I just sitting in a tunnel of pure radiation, or did I pick up an artifact or something that's irradiating me? I have no idea. All right, let's get a resupply at the Merc base here, and I think we'll travel north. What do I think is the point of no return where you simply can't fix a woman? Well, that's a complicated question, and the answer is probably more complicated. But I would to oversimplify, I would say it's no one thing. I wouldn't say like this one thing. And if she does this one thing, you know, that's it. It's too many. You know, it's a lot of things. Also, the sun is out and there's thunder. That's a little worrying. Such is life in the zone, I guess. But I would say, like, high body count. That's it. Like, there's a lot of red flags. And if the red flag number starts getting too high, like, you just got to get out of there. Because it's just going to be pain and suffering. High body count is a red flag. If you guys are proponents of nose ring theory, that's a red flag. Dutchman, you want some documents, my boy? I know you'd love documents. Yeah. Yeah. Take those documents, you fucking piece of shit. Lots of male friends. Yeah, that's a red flag. Lots of like... What's the word I'm looking for here? Like narcissistic internet usage. Like if she's on the Instagram, like with the bikini pictures, and if she's on TikTok doing like fucking titty dances and shit like that, like get out of there. Like lots of social media usage, that's a red flag. Excessive tattoos. Here's the thing for me when it comes to tattoos. I don't mind 1 or 2 tattoos. Okay? But like if the tattoos become retarded, it's like no, I'm disinterested. It's not attractive. Like I seen a picture of a girl the other day. She had a large wolf tattoo across her chest, and it was from like shoulder to shoulder wolf tattoo, and I was like, that's just so stupid. Like, what are you trying to tell me with that tattoo? Oh, you like animals? Good for you. Yeah, like excessive tattoos, excessive stupid tattoos, big red flag. Excessive swearing. That's one that's a big turnoff for me. Especially there are like women in the trades, like women welders or women mechanics and stuff like that that try to be like one of the boys, and they're always swearing all the time. They'll be like this fucking customer came in and he was fucking all over me trying to fucking get me to do this, and fucking I just didn't even want to fucking do it, you know. And it's just like that's not attractive. Negativity, that's a red flag. Like constant negativity. If they're just like a glass half empty kind of person, just constantly complaining and hating everything, it's like that's a red flag. Just a big negative attitude is a big no-go for me. That's something you should look for. I would say that's actually a really important green flag. If you're like in the dating scene, you're looking for a life companion, and this is male or female, I would say. just being a nice person. You know what I mean? Just being like warm, comfortable to be around, like and inviting a warm personality is nice. Like, and that's male or female. That's a big green flag, in my opinion. Someone who's got that going on. Give me ammo, Dutchman. Give me ammo. Whoops. I guess I wasn't monitoring my health and I was dying from radiation poisoning. Red flag if she listens to Megathon is some trash like that. Yeah, true. If she shames you in any way, see, I would disagree with that one. I would disagree with shaming. But shaming, it depends on how you phrase it, I would say. That would be my point of view. Like, if I was letting myself go physically and becoming like a fat slob, like, I would want someone to tell me. And that's not shaming you, that's like constructive criticism. And like, I would want that to go both ways too. Like, I would want to be able to tell her, you know, she's not taking care of herself properly. Oh, that's the wrong save. You know, and I would want her to tell me the same way. Is Invictus an achievement in the zone? In Zona? I will check. Sin is cool. Chernobog was so resolved. He mutated and was able to explain his just cause to the sea continent itself and ally with them. Well, that's the anomaly version of Sin, right? There's the two versions of Sin that were planned before they were replaced by the monolith. I mean, in the early versions of Stalker, the monolith were supposed to be Sin. Sin was supposed to be the enemy, but then they were replaced by the monolith. And there's basically two versions of Sin that were left on the cutting room floor. Social media killed romance, yes or no? I would say it was probably more to do with just technology making, like, I'm not sure how to explain it. The abundance of options, I would say, was the downfall. Like, you gotta think about dating like pre-internet. Like pre-social technological connection of the world. Like, say you're from a small town in like Nebraska or something. You know, it's a town of 10,000 people. Or small city, we'll say, or small town, or big town. I don't know what the difference is, but say there's 10,000 people in your town, and that's it. That's all you know. You can't go on the internet and search all the surrounding counties for other companions. You know, you've just got what's in your town. You know, so that's your dating pool. Those are your options. You know, now you got like Facebook dating and Tinder and Bumble and whatever, and it's just swipe, looking for a 10 out of 10 guy making six figures, you know, whatever. You know, that's what women are looking for. And then on the other side of it, you've got men, you know, addicted to pornography, just absolutely ruining men. Probably one of the worst things that's ever happened to men was pornography. It's probably one of the most devastating things. Probably television and pornography, I would say. Television is kind of both genders. It kind of ruined the human species. But after television came pornography, and pornography was a tactical nuke to men. Absolutely devastating to them. Alright, so anyway, I was here to buy some ammo, and then I died from radiation poisoning, as you do. Alright, so 5.56, take it. 9mm, take it. Sell that. I'm also going to sell some of my knife sharpening sets because I don't need that many, believe it or not. Sell those real quick. There's a campfire upstairs I'm going to stand by to get rid of some of this radiation. Pornography is the killer of drive-in men. Absolutely worst addiction. Women do it too. It's true. There are women gooners out there. But definitely not the same ratio as men. And you got to think about how early men, and in some cases women, are getting into pornography and what that does to you. What that does to the brain, but then also what it does to the mental image of love. You know, like getting into pornography at an early age, you start to think, you know, is that what relationships, is that what sex and love is supposed to be like? And it also hurts men in a self-image aspect, because watching pornography, young men might start getting the impression that, well, if I'm not Mr. Swinging Dick with you know, a 10-inch cock, just pounding away on some girl, you know, that I'm never going to be able to keep a girlfriend or something. So suddenly there's like penis-sized self-consciousness. Not to get too crass here, not to get too graphic and adult, but there's like, you know, there might be some guy with like an average. Not to get like, I'm trying not to be crass about this. There might be some guy with an average sized pee, but then he's watching porn all the time, and those guys have, you know, 12-inch monsters, snakes, and they're thinking to themselves, oh, well, I'll never be able to compete with that. That's what women like. That's what all these women like, and I'll never be able to compete. And oh God, oh geez, it's over for me, bros. You know, and really that's not the case. I'm also realizing now I forgot to buy that ammo from Dutchman. Son of a bitch. So yeah, pornography hurts men on a myriad of levels. It burns out their dopamine receptors. It causes self-confidence and self-image issues. You know, it's overall it's just a devastating negative to men and to women. Let's move on from this topic, because it's getting a little too adult for a Stalker playthrough. Can I add this to a backpack? Don't know what that did. Can only wear one backpack frame. Well, I don't think I'm wearing. Damn it, why does that keep happening? Why does that keep happening? I hate this mouse. I don't know how to equip this thing. This mouse is driving me freaking crazy. Every time I mouse over something else, it selects the object. Ah, there we go. Drains your energy, same retention. Yeah, basically. What is there to do in the generators? Die, I think. I think if you're going to the generators, what you're doing is probably dying. Probably death. Mr. Crashouts is very happy. Oh, it's contrary to your username then, isn't it? Precision range finding. Can you actually use this thing? I can? Oh my god. A rangefinder in Stalker. That is insane. Why would I ever need to use this? Alright, while I'm here, I'm going to, while I'm here, I'm going to buy ammo. I'm also going to get a better knife, so we can start skinning the tougher mutants. Because this basic knife just ain't doing it. Just ain't doing it for me. Alright, Dutchman. I'm here to actually buy from you this time. Alright, the ammo, yes. The pistol ammo, yes. And a better knife, if you please, sir. Where are your kniffs? Kniffs. Alright, what do we got going on here? Kukri. Machete. The tactical sword. The survival machete is the best. Or, I mean, it's the lightest. So we'll take that one. Do I have anything to sell to him? I sold the gun parts. Don't need those anymore. Also, Dutchman, just saying, it'd be really nice if you, got some better armor one of these days. That'd be really, really swag. Oh, I have a second Geiger counter in my inventory? Oh yeah, I can sell that. Don't need that. Also, there's an emission happening. Sell the old knife. Do damage. I'll just donate it then. I really don't care all that much. Ducky nada. I mean, I guess I'll keep the old ammo. I don't know. Just degrades my weapon faster. It's no big deal. We'll sell the 45 ammo. We're not using that. Okay. There we go. Let's pack some mags while this is going on, and then we're on our way. The emission alarm is scary. It can be. It can be. Oh, I've also got all these books I can sell. He doesn't want them, you prick. He doesn't want them either. Motherfucker. Here, I'll sell you that, though. I'll sell you that, and I'll sell you all my tier 1 gas mask filters. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Excellent. Okay, all the mags are packed. Alright, so I think after the mission's over, we can go to... You know, let's go to Lemansk, and then we will. Oh, is that entrance not here? Can I not go from Lemansk to Yanov? Damn. Okay, I'll go to Lemansk, and then I'll go to the Red Forest. That's what we'll do. Gamma, there's cars in the Darkscape. I don't know. I rarely, if ever, go to the Darkscape. Another lore factoid. The Darkscape was supposed to be a level... was supposed to be an on-rails vehicle section, where you're fleeing in a vehicle and you're in the back shooting other people pursuing you in a vehicle. That's why Darkscape is such a massive map with nothing in it. It was supposed to be an on-rails vehicle section. Just another lore factoid for you there. Alright, to Lemansk we go. Then over to the Red Forest, then over to Yanov. Has Zona become my favorite mod pack? Yeah, I think so. I think Zona has become my favorite mod pack. Any Monolith Bros here? No. Okay. I mean, EFP is good. Hasn't been updated in a while, but it's still good. And Gamma's alright, but I don't know. Stalker Zona is just, like I said, it just hits a lot of the right beats for me. I mean, performance-wise, it's great. Really good performance, really smooth. I think it's only crashed on me, like, once. And I'm pretty sure I caused the crash by doing something that goofed the game. But, I mean, other than that, like... yeah, no, it's good. I also like that warfare mode is integrated into the mod. Because like with like Gamma and EFP, you have to use different mod list presets for warfare to work correctly. But in this one, you just load up Zona in the default load order, and you can just start a warfare playthrough, and it's good to go. Tried custom. Yeah, I tried Anomaly custom too. Anomaly Custom is probably the best looking mod pack I've played, graphically speaking. There were just some gameplay elements that they really need to work on. Like the muzzle smoke after shooting needs to be cut down severely. It was like a smoke screen. I was shooting an MP5 and my screen was filled with barrel smoke. I couldn't see anything, and the recoil shake was out of control. I'm shooting an MP5 and it's like I couldn't even tell what I was shooting at. Uh-oh. There are some registered sex offenders here guarding the bridge. I also heard a mutant over there. That's not a good sign. Also irradiated as fuck again. Why am I always getting so heavily goddamn irradiated? Ah. Where? I should have bought meds. Oh. Where? Got him. Lady Rainbow 6. Whoa. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I guess you could see me. Great. Lady Rainbow 6? Which one? There's only like 30 games in the Rainbow Six franchise. You gotta be a little more specific there, Chief. Gotta be a little more specific. Also, this constant radiation is pissing me off. That went well. Awesome. This is going well. Come on. Can't even see these guys. And the super downside is I know there's those two monolith guys to my right. Did it say -5 rep for killing a monolith? Weird. Maybe -5 reputation with the monolith. Maybe the monolith like me a little less now that I killed one of their own guys. Sleep. Ah! My arms are tired. Arms are still tired, for fuck's sakes, man. I'm just drowning in radiation, and I don't know why. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Arms were tied and I still nailed the headshot. Hi-ya! I'm a professional. Alright, I think that's everybody. Maybe. Any more guys hanging out over here? No? Just this loser? I just heard the servos of an exosuit. Yeah, there's definitely an exosuit around here somewhere. Ears like a... I don't even know what. It's nice gun, though. I'll take an extra 60 rounder. Hell, I'll take 2. Look at all these silly monolith fellas. Ooh, we had an SA-58. Look at all these. Oh my god. I mean, can I even justify it? I mean, can I even justify it? Yes, I can. What the... Just took the Lord's name in vain for a 338. Yeah, I did, you know. There was many things I was expecting that Monolithian to have on him. A Barrett was not one of them. I feel like a big man. I feel like a big man holding this thing. Oh, hey, an M4 Tactical. I remember when I used those like a loser. And a Playboy on him. Typical Monolith Gooner. You hate to see it. You hate to see a faction fall so far. I'd love to find a good shotgun one of these days. Going through the zone without a good shotgun on you is just... It's no way to live at all. Put my laser on, because we are now entering my most hated map. I may not like the truck cemetery, but I know I hate the Red Forest. Loner, we cool? I think the loners are chill with you after you turn off the brain scorcher. Yeah. I think even the loners have to respect you after you do that. This radiation is out of control. I mean, was it really just that 15 seconds in Le Mans that irradiated me so much? Because I just got rid of all my radiation in the dead city. 15 seconds in Le Mans, then I'm in the Red Forest, and suddenly I'm back up to 3,000 rads. Who's in here? Anybody? 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 Huh? Zombies. Oh, and a monolith guy somewhere. Note to self, have ammo and gun. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Huh? 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 Who's this? Zombie? Zombie down. Anybody? Huh? 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 You want a piece of me? Okay. So let's get rid of some radiation here. Let's get rid of some cancer-causing radiation by smoking some cigarettes real quick. Pack some mags while I got a minute. When aiming, am I looking at the crosshair or the green dot? Neither. Every time I pull the trigger, I close my eyes quickly, so I'm basically just firing blind. Alright, mag's almost loaded. I wonder if there's a difference between oxygen tanks and gas mask filters. I wonder if that's why I'm not as protected against radiation. Or it could just be radiation's deadly and I'm just not protected. Could be that too. Could be that too. How do I have a 90 carry weight? I've got a backpack. Into the bunker. Another monolithian. Gotta love the sound of the shells falling on the wood. God. I get it, you have heavy armor, but just die. Oh, he's wounded. Where is he? Poor fella. He was just too high strung. That's what happens, man. I see a monolith I can execute, and I sprint in there. Oh, this guy had an IED on him. That's always nice. Alright, back to my beloved campfire. To keep getting rid of this gosh darn radiation. Oh yes, how do I have a 90 carry weight? I've got a titanium backpack grid that gives me additional carry weight. And my backpack gives me plus 28. And my armor gives me plus 27. So yeah. Basically, it's just a lot of the gear I'm wearing is why I have a high carry weight. Do I have that armor repair kit? Yes, I do. And I'm just going to use the camelback. I'm not using it. After this, I think I'm going to go see Forrester. See what he's up to. Probably just sitting in his tower, bugging it out. Alright, and still have to get to... we gotta talk to the bandits at the place. We gotta get over to Yanov Station, where we're probably gonna have to kill all the duty guys on site. I think it's Freedom that controls Yanov Station and Anomaly, so we should actually be okay on that front. Alright, let's go talk to Forrester, see if he's got any meds to sell. Здорово.
Домой дороги тебе, парень.
K98, I own one of those. Doesn't sell any meds, huh? You prick. Alright. No big deal. I'm not upset, Forrester. I probably missed out on looting one of those monolith guys, but I don't really care that much. And we're back, absorbing just a ton of radiation. Alright. I really gotta find an anti-radiation artifact. I think that would just be worth its weight in gold in this mod pack. Move to Jupiter? Yes, please.